What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Meg, and today I'm sharing my spring Fab Fit Fun box with you. I always have to show off the actual box because they're always so pretty. So I'm not gonna lie, I was like not hyped or thrilled about the choices for this month's box at all. But I was actually like, okay, like once I got this stuff. So what I'm going to do is go through the items that I received, tell you the price, the value of my box, and then at the end of the video, I'm gonna go through what I got for the winter box and give you updates on what I liked, what I didn't like, what I used, and what I didn't use to give you a better sense of if the box is worth $50 every season. In case you are not familiar with FabFitFun, they release boxes every quarter, so one per season, and each box is guaranteed to be valued at least $200. I think I finally broke over 300 in my winter video. I can't quite remember. But yeah, each box is valued to at least $200. Your first box, if you use a discount code, there's so many out there, you get your first box for $40, and then everyone after that is $50. One thing that I really like about FabFitFun is how they package everything with recyclables, so you're not wasting or adding more plastic back into the environment. Each box comes with a magazine, so you can see all the products that were offered, and you can also look up what products you got and the value of them, and you can add up the total of your box. And what I like about this is that this is again made out of like recyclable paper, and I just really like supporting brands that are eco-conscious. That's like really important to me. It also looks like they're into more of clean beauty and only putting those kind of products into their boxes. They also donate to charities. Let's see, there was something in here about that. So it says that they have raised over $1 million since 2017 for charities, and that they have partnered with 21 different charities since 2015. And back to their subscription service, it's customizable in a way. If you have just the basic service, you get to pick out 3 custom items, and then they curate the rest of the box based on a styling quiz that you take, and you can retake that quiz at any point to update your preferences. I know that you can pay an extra fee to get another customizable add-on. I just don't do that. I'm fine with the 3. So let's go ahead and see if there's anything else fun in here. It looks like they started the FabFitFun standard for the spring box. So they have 12 ingredients that they're excluding from all skincare and makeup items. So anything in this box won't contain the following items. If you want to pause, you can, because I know I won't be able to pronounce these things. So anyways, that's enough about FabFitFun. Let's get into the box. I try to keep everything together until I film, but I just had to get these slippers. These are the items that I was most excited about because I do have the UGG slippers that a lot of people have, but those are more like wintry because like they're a lot thicker and warmer. I live in Arizona where it's quite hot, so I was like, I need a pair of summer slippers, and this style has been pretty on trend, and they're super soft. They're a little bit slippery, so I think like once I get used to wearing them a little bit more, it won't be as bad. But those are the Splendid Faux Fur slippers, and they retail for $48. I would never pay $48 for slippers ever, but if you want to think about it, those slippers are essentially what the cost of the box is. So I can look at the rest of the box of I got all these items for free, if that's how you want to look at it. So let's see what I'm going to pull out next. This is the most expensive item that I received, and I have really mixed feelings about it because if this product works amazing and I love it, I'm kind of screwed because it's super expensive. But at the same time, I feel like I had to take advantage and try a really expensive product just to see if the price is worth it. So I picked up the Perricone MD Essential FX. I can't pronounce what that even says. It's basically a rejuvenating moisturizer. It retails for $98 for 1 fluid ounce. So this better work some miracles. I always see a lot of people on YouTube talking about this brand, but for me, I'm like, this is like way too much money for me to spend. Like, it's just not realistic for the average consumer. So I don't really know much about the brand because when I see people talking about stuff I can't afford, I just kind of like stop paying attention. Let's see what this expensive product looks like. So it is a really hefty, heavy jar, so you do get like that luxury feeling. Oh my God. I was like, what is that smell? It doesn't really, like, there's like a very faint, I wonder if there's like vitamin C or something in it. I'll look into that in just a second, but I'm like, this doesn't really smell. It kind of, this is gonna sound so bad, but it faintly smelled like Nair for just a second. If you're someone that grew up in the early 2000s, I have no idea what Nair smells like nowadays, but it smelled pretty bad. So that's not a great scent for a moisturizer, but basically this just says to massage into your face and neck, morning and evening. What are the benefits of this? This is a nutrient-packed moisturizer with a rich velvety texture that deeply moisturizes yet absorbs quickly without any residue or greasiness or stickiness. It's going to deliver optimal nourishment to strengthen and replenish your skin's moisture barrier, keeping vital nourishment and environmental aggressors out. After using this, it says your skin will appear plump, firmed, lifted, and smoothed. I have a hard time buying into stuff like this because I'm just like, in what world does a moisturizer need to be $100? Like, that is just too much for me. So I will see how I like it. If it works amazing, I'm gonna be very upset, but I feel like, I don't know. I just have to have my doubts because I'm like, the price, I don't know. Anyways, let's move on to the next product. So another product I got ended up being skincare. That's kind of what I was like, about with this box. It was like a lot of skincare items. And I don't typically love getting like hair masks and like body scrubs and skincare in boxes like this because I find that the products really aren't that great. So I guess I haven't really come across much skincare in the two other boxes that I've ordered from here. So I guess we'll see. But this is from the brand Verso. I've never heard of them. This is the Super Eye Serum. And this is what it looks like. It retails for $65. So again, it's really expensive in my opinion. So I'm gonna be upset again if this works really well. So this is a little over half a fluid ounce of product. And it just says that it is a firming and smoothing eye serum and it contains retinol. So that's something that I need to research a little bit more because I think with retinol, you have to be careful. If you're going out in the sun, I think you're more susceptible to sunburn. So that's something I'm gonna have to research and see if it works. But I am in my 30s now, so skincare is something that I'm interested in paying more attention to. Next is the product that, again, I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about it because face and body oils, like, I'm never into, like, I don't know, it's just not my thing. I just don't have the patience for it to dry into my skin. Maybe this will dry super fast, but this is the Pure Iconic Glow Illuminating Face and Body Dry Oil. So the box is actually really, really pretty. And it just says, let your inner light shine with this antioxidant-rich face and body dry oil that specifically formulated to capture the look of glistening skin. The unique soft focus diamond powder is going to help you achieve a radiant shimmer without unwanted grease. It just says to put the oil and rub it in between your palms, apply to your face and body after the shower. For the best results on the face, apply under foundation to achieve a radiant lift from within glow. You do have to be careful because if your foundation is more water-based, it's going to clash because oil and water. But I'm interested to see and just try it out as a body oil, and then I'll do maybe a separate video testing testing this out under my foundation. If you're interested in that, leave me a comment below. I hope this isn't tinted at all because it's very yellow and gold, but this retails for $28. And it does say in the packaging that it's cruelty-free, gluten-free, and vegan-friendly. So let's go ahead and test this out on the back of my hand really fast. So it seems to be a little thicker of an oil. It's not super, super runny. Okay, this is not leaving any kind of tint, which is good because as you can see, I'm Casper the freaking ghost over here. So this is what it looks like on my hand. I can see this looking really pretty for summer, like on your décolleté and your arms and your legs. It looks stunning in photos. But I will say my finger, which I just rubbed in, feels completely dry. It doesn't feel oily at all. My hand still feels oily because it was quite a bit just for the back of my hand. But just so you can see the difference. It just looks really pretty. Okay, I'm a little more excited about this. So yeah, if you would like to see me test this out under foundation, let me know. So the next item in my box is the Sorbus Cosmetic Organizer Case, which is cute. It looks like it has some daisies on it. I do have quite a bit of organizers back there, but you can never have enough of these, especially if you're someone who just has something on the bathroom sink. This is nice and small, and there's little daisies underneath and the contact paper. So that's what this looks like, and it retails for $30. Up next is this Human in Kind hand scrub. This retails for $15. So this is a 2-in-1. It says that it's a moisturizing hand scrub in elderflower and raspberry. It's natural product. It's described as skincare with a conscious. So the packaging on this is pretty cute. It's 2.5 ounces, and let's see more about this. It says this is the perfect solution to soften your hands, feet, and elbows without drying them out. Remove dead cells and refines texture. Your skin is going to be left smooth, soft, and delicately fragranced. It says that you can also apply this to wet or dry skin and rinse afterwards. So the fragrance is very minimal, which I appreciate, and I'm just going to put a little bit on top of my hand. So this is what it looks like. You can see some of the beads in here. It's very scrubby. Even that little amount had a lot of exfoliating beads in it, so I can see keeping this in my shower, and I think I'm gonna like this product and enjoy it because I do have dry skin. So I'm not mad at this one. All right, we have 2 more products to go. This next brand is from Say, I think is how you pronounce it. And it's just beauty rounds, reusable beauty rounds for $15. These look very similar to Chloe Morello's face halos. I've been wanting to try them out. I just haven't gotten around to purchasing them. So now I have these to try out. You do get 3 in here. And from what I understand, you can just put them in with your washer to clean them, and you don't need to use any makeup remover. This should just remove the makeup itself. I don't know if you have to dampen these or not. It doesn't say. It just says to machine wash warm, tumble dry on low heat. But from what I understand, I think you can dampen these or not, but it should remove your makeup without needing to use extra product. So I'll give those a go and see how they work. Definitely a better solution than using makeup wipes and better for the environment. So the last thing in my box, I'm like not the biggest fan of it because I'm about to be a 32-year-old lady, if you know what that's from. But I did get this Pink Sky Cactus Cup for $20, and I'm like, I don't know. I can see somebody who's in their earlier 20s really liking this a lot. I think it's really cute, aesthetic for summertime by the pool. I totally get it. I just don't know if I'm personally ever going to use it. But I do like that it's a little cactus and I live the desert, so that is very fitting. That is everything that was in my box this month. All the items that I got added up to a grand total of $319. So do I think this was worth $50 for me to pay for? Right now, based on the products that I got, I would say, yeah, I think for the most part, mostly because I was able to get that skincare and test it out. But I don't know, all I have to say is that I'm glad I only paid $50 and got a handful of items rather than paying $98 for that moisturizer and not having it work at all. So I will definitely update you guys with these products and how they work. So now I'm going to quickly go over what I got in my winter box, what I thought was worth it, what I didn't think was worth it. So let's jump into that really quickly. All right, so the first thing that was in my winter box was that marshmallow blanket by the brand Unhide. It retails retailed for $65. And I love this makeup. I gifted it to my husband and he loves it a lot. We fight over who gets to use it. It is super soft, and I've seen some mixed reviews when this came out on different social media comments. Some people said that after they washed it, it wasn't soft at all anymore. I washed it a handful of times and it is just as soft as when it came out of the box. So I haven't had any issues with washing it. So I definitely love the blanket. Another thing that I got was a set of mugs by Lily Pulsar, and I love them. They are stunning. I have been using them to drink lots of tea out of, and they are just so pretty. Another thing that I got was a Dr. Brandt Pore Dermabrasion. This was like really the first skincare item that I think I really received with Fab Fit Fun. It's okay. I used it twice since I got it. I much prefer getting like the cup of coffee mask from Lush. Like I like that more for an exfoliating scrub. It's all right. It's not a product that I would repurchase, and it's not something I would pay $60 for. So next up is the Voir Hair Care Rhythm of the Rain Hair Mask Scalp Detox for $28. I'm not huge when it comes to like hair masks and stuff like that because my hair is so fine. It gets greasy after one wash. I'm not trying to like add more grease to it. So to be completely honest, I haven't used it yet. I actually plan on using it tonight for the first time. I'll leave like a little update here if I loved it or hated it or felt indifferent about it. But because I'm getting my hair bleached tomorrow, I definitely want to bring some moisture back into my hair. So I'm using it for the first time tonight. And then next up are these revitalizing eye gel patches, and they were okay. Like they weren't amazing. I didn't really notice any difference in my under eye. So I probably wouldn't repurchase them. Another thing I got were the Paradox pimple patches in the stars. And again, I've used the Pathology ones. Patchology, I think that's what it is. And those work really, really well. These ones, my husband has been using them more than me because he has been dealing with a lot more maskne. I don't leave the house as often, so I haven't had much of an issue. But the few times I use it, I noticed that it didn't really help. It didn't really help bring my cystic acne to like a head per se, like the Patchology ones would. So to me, they didn't work as well as other acne patches that I already had. The other thing I got was this Daily Concepts facial dry brush. It just seems very harsh on the face, and I have sensitive skin, and it's not something that was intriguing to me, so I just haven't used it at all. Another thing I haven't used at all was a nail treatment that I got because I just leave my nails as is. They're pretty strong and healthy, so I haven't used it. So there were quite a few products in the winter box that I just did not use. Like 6 of the products I just didn't like, didn't use, didn't care for, but for me, the blanket and the teacups made up for the price and made the box worth it, even though the rest of the products just like weren't it for me. So I do have to say that I still think my winter box was worth it just for those 2 items. So I'll update you guys when the summer box rolls around and let you know how the rest of the products that I got in this box go. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys got in your boxes, or if you would like to sign up for FabFitFun, or if there's a different subscription service that you prefer, let me know. But thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to hang out with me. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye everyone.